Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC between the Cleveland Browns and the New York Jets. We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. Sideline throw complete to Cooper. It's going to be run out of bounds. Play goes for about 16 before he stepped out. And that gives New York the first.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the tackle on the 38. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Jets first down. New set of downs for him. Starts at the 38. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
All right, here we go. Second down. Green looking to throw. Defender meeting him at the catch point and breaking up that catch. Incomplete. That brings up third down.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Third and long for him here. Into the ground he goes, sliding to a stop well short here. That's going to bring up fourth down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on fourth down as they force the turnover.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
3.5 to go now in our first quarter. The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Throwing on second down, it's Sanders. He's headed for the ground. They get him at the 35. Will McDonald. And that sets up 3rd and 15 to go. to throw. Here's Sanders. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. One drive in, and he's already in line for that ice pack. Took a couple of early hits. It looks like it's affecting his ability to deliver that football.
Yeah, and I'll let you know a little secret here, Kate. Those defenses, once they get to the quarterback, they usually don't stop.
Putting the tight end in motion. Sanders going to throw on 4. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Minkah Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Jets get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Sanders pass intercepted. Result of the play.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Now here's Green. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. Well, Brock, they get an early opportunity here inside the red zone, but nothing comes of it after that interception.
Yeah, no question, Kate. You expect that this won't be the last chance or the last time they get in the red zone. This will, or at least should, be the last chance that it ends in a pick. You're going to take that Microsoft Surface tablet. Everybody is. They're going to pull that play up, and most importantly, going to try to identify what happened so it doesn't happen again.
And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
At the 14-yard line.
Tight end in motion left. Sanders to throw on 2nd. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. Taken down, but not before he picks up 11 on the play. And that's going to be 1st down Cleveland. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Here's Sanders now. Gets everything he has under this one. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he gets home. Touchdown, Cleveland. KC Concepcion. His 3rd of the year.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Solid effort there as this one goes through. And they go up 7-0 here early. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing now, Green. He'll get it to break. Massive hits. The ball's out. Oh, and they get it back. The play's still live. It's a race down the right side. Touchdown, New York. That had to have been just about as far away as possible, Brock, from what that was drawn up to be. But the end result, partner, exactly as they planned. It's a touchdown.
In this case, Kate, it really was about the destination, not about the journey.
On is Katie York for the PAT. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. That ties things at 7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Sanders going to look to throw. Rushes right there as he releases it. Everything's nowhere near the target. Looking to avoid a sack there, Brock. Get a 2nd down. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me that's always the start of a new battle. And defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right? You got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on 1st.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Sanders throwing on 2nd. He gets this to Harold Fannin Jr. complete. He's going to be forced out after he picks up about 19 yards. And it gives the Browns a 1st down.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they can be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
That's the end of 1. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from MetLife coming right up. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They're looking at 1st down here. Motioning him from the slot right. Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Minkah Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. To the air, Sanders. And that one's not going to be caught. Could have extended the drive, but the defender timed it perfectly, breaks it up. That means it's 4th down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Sanders going to go on 4th down. He's got it to his running back. Finishes with a gain of 10 there. That means he's staying out there. They convert on 4.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Here's Judkins on 1st down. And he's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
Came into this game in the back half of the league's top 10 in rushing. I think there's more there, but you've got to give him more opportunities to eat.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. So we'll read, they'll give it to Simpson. This one stops, play gains about 6 yards, and that's going to be a Browns first down.
Well, looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it, save it for later, for that next third down coming.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he gets it forward to show about a yard out of that. Will McDonald there on the tackle.
At the 21-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Just a yard on that catch, so 2nd and 9 coming up.
Pass the 60, pass the 60. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Slot man motioned over. Throwing on 2nd. Sanders. Into a crowd and football intercepted. And the Jets are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Green to throw. Looking over the middle, he's got Cooper. Good play call there. 15 yards for their efforts, and they got the first down.
A gain of 15 yards.
They're not going to get a snap here. We have arrived at our 2-minute warning.
First down.
Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side.
42-yard line.
First down from the 42. Here's Green. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's in the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Now Green. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
Intended for
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Green gonna throw. Has his man. That's their rookie for Morgan. And they get this down to the 28. 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas, Clark, and Indy. One of
The defensive play makes this one not working out in their favor. He's hauled to the ground. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 37-yard line.
Green looking to pass on 2nd. Connects with his back. Hall. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. A throw left side finds Sadiq. And he needed just a little bit more, didn't he? Got most of it. But the stop is made in time, so it is fourth down. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this. Green sets his feet, looking to pass. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. And they will not snap it again, as we have reached the end of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Who knows when the deciding moment will come. We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. There's the hits. They're going to force him out of play with a gain of about 12. And it's going to be first down Cleveland.
That whole operation right there, Kate, delivered with conviction. Passes have to be if you want to pick up first downs and keep the drive on schedule.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Handoff now to Judkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 47-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Sanders. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He's got it inside the 10. And across the line he goes. Touchdown, Browns. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Green looking to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And you can't find the connection on second down. That incompletion means it is third down. Now he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
This one's going to line up incomplete. He had him over the middle for a second, but he was muscled off that catch. That brings about fourth down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on fourth. They're going for this. And they got home, sacked him on fourth down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Judkins out the middle. He's tackled after a gain of about 13, and he gives the Browns a first down.
Yak, yak, yak. That's what it's all about in this league as a running back. Can you get those hard yards after initial contact? This dude just got it done.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Here we go. Viking 18.
Slot man's in motion right. First down, and they go right back to it. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Second and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Sanders back to throw. A little screen pass for Judkins. And he gets home. Touchdown, Cleveland. Quinshon Judkins from 16 out. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Lifted close, but he gets it to go. They bump their lead up to 14. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. Now here's Green. Completed over the middle. And they've got a first down. Give me a gain of 13 on that previous play. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the Jets, first down.
Throwing now, Green. Fits it through the middle. They get him to the ground, but boy, a gain of about 25 before they did. And that's going to be first down, Jets.
25 yards on the play. That's another Jets, first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Green. Checks it down to Hall. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
12 more yards. That's another Jets. First down.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Taken down at the
Man, great
14-yard
read by the
line.
defense there. They attacked, and they found that runner quick.
Second
You
and
look up
9.
run blitz by a linebacker.
Yeah.
That is in the dictionary right there.
There it is.
Come on. 60 rounds. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Second down. It's Green. Has him on the quick hitter. And give him about 4. Nothing beyond the catch. That hit got there quickly.
Brandon Ayuk.
Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Picked off by Azarie Thomas. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Ready. 1918.
Drive starts with Judkins. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Hut. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
With Sanders out of the pistol. Looking middle, he's got Concepcion. And they'll get to him here. Play finally put to an end after about 15 yards gained, and they got that first down too.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First down here for Sanders. A perfect 4 for 4 so far to start this second half.
Ready. Pass roll 80.
On the give, here's Judkins. He's got a gain of 6 there. David Onyemata there for the stop.
Ball carrier. He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Three-quarters in the books from this one. It's the Browns with possession and a fairly comfortable lead as we look ahead to the 4th quarter. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Set big, Lions. Cougar 19.
Another one for Judkins. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They send a man in motion.
60. Pass to 60. Buffalo 18. 18. 5 here. Ready.
3rd and short here. Sanders. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick for 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Brock. Hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. And motion a tight end left. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. And I'll tell you what, Brock, a very valuable pickup there on 1st down. Not flashy, but valuable. They just got to keep this football moving.
And you know what it does? It just keeps them on schedule. And any OC in this league is going to be good with a 7-yard gain on 1st down, especially here in the final frame.
And bringing tight end in motion right. 2nd down carry for Sampson. They rally to him after a gain of about 7. That effort enough. They've got the 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Here's Sanders now. Finds a seam down the middle. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. A clutch moment for a massive play. 33 yards.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
They've got a man in motion. A give left side. Judkins. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
He was brought down by Derek Stingley. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Jets' 16-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. To the air, Sanders. Looking for something, but the defense makes the play first, dropping him at the 27. McDonald in there again. And that is a couple for him today.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
And understandably, they're happy to just let this clock run down to our 2-minute warning. Browns feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Jets into the nickel, 3rd down. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Following the false start penalty, here's 3rd down and longer. Sanders going to look to throw. Pass rush is there in time once again. They down her on the last snap, Brock. Force the incompletion this time. Those plays have brought up fourth down. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jason Sanders. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. Sanders sends it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. When they can make it a two-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Going to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Judkins running between the tackles. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Another run for Judkins on second down. Give him 2 yards on the run, and that leaves them just inches short for third down.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
Third down run from Judkins. He has the first down for the Browns, and that should be enough to clinch them this victory. The Jets take their first time out. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. And they pick him off again. Brandon Stevens has it. And the Jets will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Okay, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. And now it's second down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose. You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Defense finally able to close on this after a gain of about 24. And it's going to be a New York first down. So the Browns will take this win home with them. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.